How are we doing? How are we? How was our day? Well, thank you all so much for joining me yesterday. The persons that joined me yesterday, I am truly grateful. So most of you here already know that I am a mental health counselor. Like that's what I do. That's my dream. Becoming a clinical psychologist is the dream, right? But currently, I'm a mental health counselor, and I think when we're just getting to know ourselves, meeting ourselves, I think we should have a full conversation on mental health. You get like, let's talk about mental health like from the very beginning. First of all, my name is Ndubisolu Faith. I am a Nigerian and I'm a Nigerian counselor. Okay, so first things first, what is mental health? What does it mean? Before we go and start talking all this grammar, what does mental health mean, right? Now, mental health is the state of your mind. You want to put it the simplest way you can talk about it is mental health is the state of a person's mind. Let me move this camera backward a little. So yeah. So if I could have more space, because when I talk I like to do a lot of hand gestures, and I would have more space to do that. So yes, we have more space. Now, what is mental health, right? Mental health is more of the state of your mind, basically. The state of your mind, your emotions, your psychological well-being, your social well-being is the state of all these beings, the state of your mind, the state of upstairs, right? That's basically what mental health is all about. How are you upstairs? How are you emotionally? How are you socially? How are you psychologically? Right now, that's the basic meaning of what mental health is. Just the way if you're sick, you are treated in your physical body, right? Mental health now has to do with your mind, the subconscious, that which people don't really see. That's what mental health is about. And there are various professionals or professions in mental health. More or less, there is the psychiatrist, there is the there is the psychologist, there are the counselors, right? There are the counselors, and currently I am on the counselor rate, trusting to move up to the psychology rate. Now, in counseling, there are the counselors, the psychologists, and the psychiatrists. I am a counselor, right? I'm a counselor, and basically what we do is just help individuals live or get by day to day. Oh, hi, hello, how are you doing? Thank you for joining in. So basically, we are talking about mental health here. So basically, what we do as counselors is we help. Hello, hi. What we do is that we help individuals that need mental help. We assist them, enable them, No, I don't speak Spanish. I speak only English. English is the only language I know how to speak. I speak just English. I'm sorry. I can't speak Spanish. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, okay. All right. So we talk about Samantha Girl 87. Okay. So we talk about mental health, right? Now, we as counselors, what we do is in counseling, we help individuals live or get by day-to-day activities. Let's say they're finding it hard to cope with work, they're finding it hard to cope with their daily activities. Maybe there is a serious change in who they are feeding, all of those things we help. That's what we help individuals get by day to day. Do you understand? We help them enable them to live a comfortable life daily, right? Now there is the psychologist. Now under the psychologist, there are different branches. We have the clinical psychologist, we have the clinical psychologist, we have the oh, okay, so which means you can understand me. We're talking about mental health here, so yeah, you can, if you have a question you want us to talk about in mental health, let's do it, right? But that's what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so I was saying something. Now, under psychology, we have the clinical psychologist, the counseling psychologist, we have forensic, we have counseling. I said it. I said clinical, I said counseling, I said forensic. What else again? I think there are quite a number of different forms of psychologists that we have, but we are going to concentrate on the counseling psychology and the clinical psychologist, right? Now the counseling psychologists, they more or less do the same job as we counselors. What we do is that we help you live your day-to-day activities, like handle cases like depression, anxiety, trauma, and hello, hi. Okay, I don't know what 6-7 means. I don't know what 6-7 means. I don't know what it means. I don't know what 67 means. All right, so what they do basically is counseling psychologists and clinical psychologists, they do the same job more or less. You get more like counselors help individuals with their day-to-day activities, live their day-to-day lives, and just grow and evolve, and right, they handle cases like depression, trauma, anxiety, stuff like that. But a clinical psychologist handles real, like, deep, hardcore mental health issues. More like they diagnose mental illnesses like schizophrenia, schizophrenia, bipolar, those type of things, and they create treatment plan, more or less going towards the talking therapy area. You get, like, going towards the talking therapy area. Yes, you can ask my name. My name is Oluchi. Yes, my name is Oluchi. I'm a Nigerian and Igbo, to be precise, from the Igbo culture. Okay, so yeah. That's my name. Okay, so as I was saying, now the major difference between a counseling psychologist and a clinical psychologist is the things that they do, right? How their treatment plan, both of them shall do talking therapy. Now there is now the psychiatrist. Now the psychiatrists give medications. Now if you had paid attention, the last two I talked about, the counselors and the clinical psychologists, the both of them don't give like medications, but a psychiatrist would give medications. They do they treat with medicine. They could also offer like talking therapy, but that's like rarely. You get, it's not something that they would do like on a normal. It's just not all of them do. There's some people that just want to like dive into that full time. Okay, so the next thing I think I would love us to talk about here is, look, I've talked about the different forms of mental health professionals. The next thing I think would be nice for us to talk about is what are the basic signs that, yes, because yesterday was like the first time I'm coming live, so this is my second time coming live actually. So I've never been live before. This is like my second time ever being live, and you most likely be seeing lots of me, Samantha. You'll be seeing a lot of me. Okay, all right. Now let's talk about signs you need a psychiatrist or you need to see a therapist. Now, one thing you know in Nigeria, most part of the world is that they don't take counseling rather very seriously. They joke with counseling. They don't need to take it seriously, right? It's a thing that is classified that, oh, it's for children, it's not for adults, it's for children. Do you get? They don't take it seriously. So mental health has to be something. Okay, sorry about that. So mental health had to. Okay, sorry about that. So mental health had to. Yeah. Oh, welcome. So mental health has to be something we take rather very very seriously. So I'm putting this here so that you can ask me a question if you want to ask me a question, and I would answer, right? Okay, so just ask me a question. Hi, Luan. How are you? I don't know. I can't pronounce your name. Hi. How are you? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I cannot pronounce your name. I would have. Laun. Yeah, I would have. Do you want to ask me a question, or should I just end it and let's just continue talking about what we were talking about? I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know. Were you on the last live yesterday? Were you in my live yesterday? Cardoso. Were you in my live yesterday? Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm from Nigeria. It's okay for you not to like me. That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to. Okay. What's going on? Is it me people don't like, or is Samantha people don't like? I don't understand what's going on. I really do not get. And this Brazil, I'm not Brazilian. I don't understand Brazil. I speak English and Igbo, my Igbo language. That's what I speak. Yeah, I know you've said so before. Nice to meet you. Okay. So I'm going to continue what I was talking about. Now, you know how people don't take mental health very, very seriously. They joke with it, and they play around with their mental health and stuff. Only when it gets serious or they break down. The same way that most people, especially if they're in Nigeria, people in Nigeria here will understand what I'm saying. Especially when they're in Nigeria, right? They will not go to hospital when they are sick. We just gotta be treating ourselves. That's what most people do with mental health, right? So why are you guys fighting? Can somebody come on? Does somebody want to join my live and tell me why they are why are you guys fighting yourselves? What's happening? Why are you fighting yourselves? I just wanted to have a conversation about mental health and we go. That's all. Please do not fight. Okay. All right. So as I was saying, now here are the signs you would see, and you know that you need to see a therapist, because most of us don't take it very seriously. But I'm going to tell you, here are the signs you would see, and you know you need to go and see either a therapist or either a therapist, a psychiatrist, or a clinical psychologist, basically. Either one. You just know that you need to go and see one of these people, right? Hold on, my phone. Let me put it on don't disturb. Okay, so it's on don't disturb now. Now, here are signs you would see, and you know that okay, oh, it's time for me to go and see a counselor, see a therapist, see somebody. The first sign you would see is a change in your behavior, a change in who you are. Let's say you're someone that loves like hanging out with people, you like associating with people, or you don't like associating with people. But recently there is a change in your character. There is a not so good change, shift that is not glow up. Glow up is different. Not the one that they do, and people be like, oh, I glowed up. Not that type. It's more of a type of you are changing and you are not feeling good about the fact that you're changing. So once you see that, you really need to go and see a therapist, a psychiatrist, or a psychologist. It's very important, right? You start noticing an outburst of emotion, anger, sadness. You just get, and most times it's not even at yourself. Sometimes it's at yourself, but most times it's at other people. How am I feeling? Hi. The year is almost over. How am I feeling? I was not feeling so good yesterday. I think the first live I came, maybe you just go check out that live. The first live I came, I was not feeling so good. I had lost a business and I don't feel so good about it. Currently, I am working on becoming a clinical psychologist. I'm a counselor now, but I'm trying to upgrade to become a psychologist. Why do you want to know my age? What do you want to do with it? What do you want to do with my age? What do you want to do with my age? Do you want to give me birthday Christmas gifts? You want to give me a Christmas gift to ask me my age? Shano, I'm in my 20s. That's all you need to know. Okay, so I had lost a business that didn't like click in, and I felt so bad about it. So yeah, I think that was what I talked about. Hi, I'm fine everybody, I'm fine. I'm from Nigeria. You guys be asking me these questions a lot. I'm from Nigeria. Okay, so the second thing you would see, you would like know, and you'll be like, okay, I need to go and see a therapist, is there's an outburst of emotion. You're just getting angry unnecessarily. Nothing they do, you just vex. They're just getting angry. Why? Like why? Right? And you yourself, you know that the reason for that outburst. My Instagram handle is on my profile. Like when you go to my profile, just go to my profile, you will see my Instagram handle there. My Instagram handle is there. Say, can you shout me out, please? Shout. Okay, you know what? Do you want to come on my live? Do you want to join the live with me? Hello. Do you want to join the live? All right. Okay. 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 So how does this work? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. I don't know how that is done. Can somebody tell me how that is done so that I will invite you to come to my live? I want you to come to my live so we just have a conversation, if that's okay. But I don't know how that is done. Is that even possible here? Is that possible on YouTube? Just tell me, is it possible on YouTube? Why don't you want to go back? Why don't you want to go back to school? I think I love school. I really do love school, and I'm looking forward to going back to school. Why are you not looking forward to it? I want to know how I would invite a person to join my live. No, like I want you to come on this live with me. Like, let me see your face. That's what I'm saying. Hi. I don't know how to go live. If you know how to go live, please let me know so that I can. Well, let me see. I can invite you to come live. I don't know how to get you live. If you know how that is done, please let me know. Or by the next live, that is tomorrow, by God's grace, I would. Okay, hold on. You guys have to hold on. Let me see. I'm still here. I'm trying to see how I would invite, if it's possible, to invite people to join your live on YouTube. Okay, so I'm back. I don't know how that is done. If you know how that's done, just give me a breakdown on how to do it. I couldn't do that. Okay? So yeah, I would have loved you to come live so that we would like talk. But then I can't do that. Okay. Hi Bluetooth. Okay, so let me continue what I was saying. Now, the second sign you would notice and know that, oh, you need to see a therapist, is a change in your behavior, right? A sudden flow of outbursts that you cannot explain it, but the emotions are just everywhere. Do you understand? Your emotions are just flying up and down. It's uncontrollable. You need to see a counselor. You need to see a therapist, right? The third thing is you will find it unable to function. Your functionality is no more clicking. You find it hard to function. When you find it hard to function, like do the basic things you would normally do, go around your daily life like normal, and you find it hard to just do that, Nakia, you need to see a counselor, you need to see a therapist, right? That's just how it goes. The next thing I wanted to talk about is, how do you find a good therapist? How do you find one? Guys, see, I'm tired of talking and I forgot to bring water. Now I'm thirsty. Okay, so I forgot to get water. And I'm thirsty now. What do I do? Okay, so the next thing we are going to talk about is, how do you find a good therapist, a good counselor, a good psychiatrist? How do you know that this counselor is a good fit for you, is a good fit for me? How do we go about that, right? Now, it's how this counselor or client or counselor or therapist make you feel. How does a therapist make you feel? This doesn't mean that, oh, you guys will not maybe have a place where the two of you like, oh, nice to have you back, nice to have you back. You guys will not have a place where you guys are misunderstood or where people misunderstand yourself, but it simply means you're comfortable having those difficult conversations with this particular therapist, right? And has to be a therapist that you connect with, someone you can relate to, someone that gets you. Do you understand? Someone that you can My name on Instagram. Oh, I already said, if you want to get my Instagram handle, just go to my what is it called? Just go to my profile. You would see my Instagram handle there. Someone had already asked me. If you go to my profile, you will see my Instagram handle there as well. You get. And please, if you're liking this video or you like seeing me, please give this video a thumbs up to just support me to keep coming back. This is my second time here. Like, this is the second time I'm coming here. So just encourage me and give me a thumbs up. I'm not seeing the thumbs up. You're not giving me a thumbs up. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, heartbreak. Thank you. Oh, I got one now. Thank you. Thank you so much for that thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. You have removed your thumbs up. Oh, okay. It's fine. No problem. Let me shall continue and be saying what I was saying before, since people want to be breaking my heart anyhow. Okay, I've put it back, and the other person gave me one. All right, so the third thing that the second thing that you see and know that, oh, you have a good, like, you most likely might have found a therapist that is good for you, is the way you connect with this therapist, right? The way you connect with this therapist, the way you are able to connect with this person. You see this person and you guys can have good conversations. You guys are okay. You guys can talk. He or she is a place where you are okay talking about those things you wouldn't really tell people or we don't really say. It's more of a thing of saying, oh, I'm very afraid of saying this, but I'm going to say it either ways. I'm afraid of having this conversation, but I'm going to like have the conversation either ways. You most likely had found yourself a good therapist, right? The two of you will just connect. You guys just connect. And during that 1 hour that you're there having that conversation and staying with that counselor or with that therapist, and you guys are talking, right? You so know that conversation is about you. You are not sharing it with anybody. It's your time, it's your space, it belongs to you, and you know it, you feel it in your bones that this time now that I'm spending is mine. It's all mine. I'm not sharing it with anybody. It's something that is like mine and mine alone. Do you get? So yeah, it's something that is mine and it's like mine alone kind of thing. Oh, I'm in Nigeria. You're in South Africa. I'm in Nigeria. Have you been able to get my Instagram handle? Are you able to get my Instagram handle? Let me know. It's on my profile. But if you're not able to get it, just let me know. Oh, okay. So I'll most likely be expecting you to chat me up so we could talk. That's fine. All right. So going back to what I was talking about in knowing you found a good therapist is you are able to like connect with this therapist, you're able to have meaningful conversations, and this counselor, this therapist just gets you. They understand you. They can relate to who you are and your person. You have found somebody you can work with for a very long time, right? The next way you know that you have gotten yourself a good therapist or a therapist you should like work with for a very long time is during the first few minutes of consultation, or maybe one of your first 2-3 interactions with this client, with this therapist, right? You know that they make it about you. They're not sharing it. It's not something that they are sharing, more say dragging that the position. It's your time. You're not sharing it with anybody. You're not sharing it with their phone. You're not sharing that time with other people. No, it's you and you alone. More like the level of attention that they give to you You don't tell them, oh, I'm having a bad time because I just broke up, left a relationship, and they're like, oh, my dear, the same thing happened to me. I broke up. No, 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 and they won't go around being like, I can't imagine you would do something like that. Why? What were you thinking? A good therapist will not do that. Your therapist actually shouldn't do that. Now going over the next thing is, how do I now know a bad therapist? How do I know a bad therapist? How do I know a therapist that is bad for me? One, they are not open to talk to you about their certifications. And it's okay if you want to know what is their certification. It's fine. I really want to know that I can trust you to handle this case for me. I really wish I could trust you to do it. How do I, oh guys, I'm thirsty. I need to get water. I need to get water. So you have to hold on. Let me go and get water and come back. Oh, please don't go anywhere. Let me get water. I'm thirsty. And maybe I'll drink tea too. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Alright, so how would you know if you got yourself a bad therapist, right? The major way for you to know you got a bad therapist is they are not open to tell you about their certification, the school they went. You just maybe want to know the school they went. You just want to know the school they went. And most times when you walk into their office, they would post these things on their wall, so you most likely see it. So you most likely see it once you come online. Once you get to their office, you most likely see it. Alright, so you'd most likely notice that they are not very open in having that conversation with you. in terms of what they studied, their course, and yeah, they will not want to do that, right? Another way you know you got a bad therapist is if they are making it all about them, their experience, and not really making it your time, right? It becomes a thing of I, instead of you knowing how you feel, knowing why you're in that day. You get, yeah, it will become a thing of them and not you grab, yeah. So another way you know you've got a bad guys, I think that's all I have to say for today. I don't know, I'm thinking of ending the live, or should I just stay? It's almost 9. Should I stay a while? Let's talk about other things. Nobody is here, so I need to make that decision all by myself. What do you think? Okay. So I think that will be that for today. Let's read a book. Should we read a book? I think I'm actually done talking about what I want to talk about for today. Let me end the live and come again. I'm ending this live and I'm starting a new live.